All right, so I just want to give an update on the fast. So last night I broke the fast. I did it earlier than I thought I was going to, but I just felt like I needed to last night. Like I had some time to myself. I just decided, you know what, I'm feeling like I want to go meet some people, have some tuna poke. Couldn't have the little crackers on the top or whatever those crisps were. But you know, I needed the mental uplift. So I met my brother and a couple friends, and you know, Dan and Bill and Jeremy, my brother, and just had a really good night of conversation. Haven't hung out with those guys in a while. I haven't been a hermit by any stretch of the imagination, but I have been avoiding restaurants and bars and stuff a little bit just because of my restricted diet and not wanting to just deal with trying to figure out what to eat, like what I could eat, and being all stressed out about it. So last night I let it go, and I didn't eat crappy, but I definitely ate. So I got 30 some hours with the dry fast, and also about 48 hours or so with the regular fast, which is really good. My ketone levels were at like 5.7, 5.9 yesterday, so that was awesome. I was measuring doing the KetoMojo device here. This morning they were, I will tell you, I think it was I'm going to talk about the phenomenon in the morning. So my glucose was 94 this morning, which is really good, and hemoglobin levels are awesome. And then my ketone level is 1.9, which is still really good from morning. See, there's a phenomenon. I'm going to give credit to Thomas Delauer and the people at KetoMojo for this information, because I was kind of freaking out some mornings when I test my ketones with this blood tester. This is, if you really want accurate, the most accurate readings you can get are going to be on a blood test, all right? And I've showed you how to do this several times. I'm not going to show you my blood again today, but there's a phenomenon, and thank you, Thomas Delauer, and the people at KetoMojo for explaining this. Apparently, there is a natural phenomenon that occurs every morning where overnight your body you'll have a rise in cortisol. Okay, cortisol triggers the liver to go through something called glycosis. All right, glycosis is the body's conversion of stored carbohydrates into glucose. Even if there's a small amount of stored carbohydrates, they'll find them and they'll create it to glucose for energy. The glucose causes the pancreas to secrete insulin, and then insulin is going to blunt the ketones. If you have a lot of insulin in your body, it's going to really blunt your ketones. So keep that in mind as the day goes on. However, whether you're fasting or not, if you're drinking liquid sugar or high fructose corn syrup, this may not be the case. But if, say, you're on a strict ketogenic diet, and whether you're fasting or actually eating in tight windows, for me it's usually one meal a day, or I fast on a 48, 72 hour regimen, depending on how I'm feeling. Listen to your body, all right? Just listen to your body. Your body is amazing at telling you what to do. Unless it's telling you to eat like 18 donuts, then don't listen to it. But again, this is not Scott giving anybody medical advice. Talk to your nutritionist, talk to your doctor. But if you look into the description, I have a lot of great resources of people you can contact, books you can read and stuff, and get some insight into how foods react with your body. And then talk to I think there's a couple nutritionists in there too, if you want to get some perspective on this. But anyway, so my ketone levels are lower in the morning. That is completely normal. That is completely normal due to the rise in cortisol, and then the glycosis that goes. When the cortisol triggers the liver to go through glycosis, it's going to find the carbohydrates. It's going to turn those into glucose. That's going to cause the pancreas to secrete insulin. Insulin's going to blunt the ketones. So, boom! All right, that's today's lesson. That's what I've learned today, and hopefully it'll help you too. And I will put a link to this video. Thomas Delauer, again, he's awesome. Cole Robinson with the snake diet, awesome. These guys have helped me, have been just unbelievable in my transformation and into developing a healthier lifestyle, not just with food, but just healthier in general. So it's getting a little late and I'm gonna go for a run. And my wife and kids are still out of town. I am enjoying this. I gotta show you, I got a big mess here actually. She's gonna hate me for doing this. I got a bunch of pink hats that I got. There's my KetoMojo, my coffee, and then my mess over here on the table that I'm gonna clean up. And then I use this light here because it makes my videos a little bit better. I know they're still kind of crappy, but you know, it's just, I'm working on being a little bit better. So remember to subscribe, tell your friends, let's start a movement. Thanks.